What's going on, everybody? Welcome back here to the channel. If it's your first time dropping in, welcome in. You guys can see we're going to do some crazy stuff in this video. We are going to go through all of those logos down there, at least the mass majority of them. There may be some that I just don't know, and I'm going to try to figure them out. I found a few out already, but I know most of these, and what we're going to do is put these in kind of tiers. All right, so where I think they would go in a tiered list. So the S category are like the OGs, right? Like the top dogs. And then A, B, C, D, F. In order to go into the F category, I mean, it's got to be like, I think it's going to go to 0 or it's like really, really bad. So let's have some fun with this. This should be really, really cool. And I appreciate you guys always for checking out the vids. And if you guys are just stumbling across my channel, I haven't done a lot of stuff like this really long form, just kind of talk through stuff. But absolutely love this, and hopefully it's a learning lesson for all of us. And yeah, let's do it. All right, so Aave is number one. You know, Aave had a big boom in 2021. They are an Ethereum-based protocol that specializes in crypto loans. So they're a DeFi play, and of course we had DeFi Summer back in the last bull run. I do think we're gonna have another DeFi run. Let me see where is Aave ranked on the big board here. Aave's ranked number 42. It's got a market cap of about 1.2 billion. I'm gonna go ahead and put Aave A or B. I do think DeFi is going to get really big. Thought it would be getting bigger already. I'm gonna go ahead and put Aave in the B category right now, just for now. But it could very easily, I think, be an A tier crypto here if DeFi booms. It's listed on all the major exchanges. It's got a huge market cap. It's got a household name, so we'll go ahead and put them there for now. Next is, I have to pull up to even see it. Oh, Algorand. All right, so I really like Algorand as well. I'm gonna go ahead and put Algorand in that same B tier as well. You know, Algorand is kind of underperformed a little bit. Their technology is amazing. They've got some really big partnerships now solidified as well. FIFA World Cup recently, that was huge. And their founder's brilliant from MIT. I really like Algorand, but from what I read a little bit, Algorand does have some issues with like private investors selling a little bit. So I love it. I think it's really good. You could easily put it in the A tier, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the B tier for now. Apecoin, I'm gonna go ahead and put in the C tier right now. I mean, Bored Ape Yacht Club is huge, but I guess like my big question is right now, it's like, would you rather have a Bored Ape Yacht, Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, a BAYC, or would you rather hold the token? Like, they did that really weird thing where like they airdrop people a bunch of Apecoin tokens when they launched, and it was awesome. Like, I made some good money on trading Apecoin, you know, when they did launch. But I feel like there's just not a need to hold the token right now, and hopefully that'll change when their metaverse comes out. But I do think Apecoin is here to stay. That community is just too big. But right now I'm going to put them in the C tier, somewhere in the middle. Next up is Aptos. So Aptos is a new layer 1. I really want to put Aptos in the A because I think they're going to freaking boom in 2025. But I'm going to go ahead and put them in B right now. Aptos is, again, a layer 1, new layer 1 that just launched. And when you're looking at like the layer 1s that crushed it last cycle, you know, it was Avalanche, it was Solana. So like you're looking like at like what are the next one? Like what's the next big move? It could be Aptos, and they have a ton of VC backing, very similar to Solana. So yeah, we'll go ahead and put them in the B tier now. But they could very easily be, I think, in the A tier at some point as well. Yeah, so we'll do that right now. All right, so Arweave deals in data storage. Not a lot of people know about Arweave. I'm admittedly still kind of learning about them as well. But a lot of people really like them. And I probably should be putting them in the A tier, but I'm going to go ahead and put them in the B tier just because I need to learn about them a little bit. But they are looking to offer a platform for indefinite storage. And when we think about blockchain and the future of Web3, It's all about big data, right? And Arweave could be really, really big. And from the little research I've done, I think it's really underrated from what I'm reading and hearing. And they've been around for a little bit as well. So, yeah, they've been around for the last couple cycles. I don't think they're going anywhere. All right, so Avalanche. This is a tough one because they were such a huge protocol. But in terms of like this next bull run and kind of like where we see this going, I'm going to go ahead and put them in the B tier as well. I do like Avalanche, and I do think they're going to perform really well. But eventually these layer ones are going to get consolidated. Like there's just a lot of them right now. But I do think Avalanche still could have a big run like Solana here again in this next big bull run. I don't know these two off the top of my head, so we're going to skip to Bitcoin. Of course, we're going to put Bitcoin right there, right? I'm going to go ahead and do this real quick too, and then we'll just come back to Bitcoin for a second. Like, I don't want to hold Bitcoin Cash at all. Like, there's no reason. Like, just own Bitcoin, you know, and then Bitcoin, you know, Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV or whatever. Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe I just don't understand it all the way, but yeah, like Bitcoin SV and Bitcoin Cash, like, I'm just going to go ahead and put them down here. Like, no, like, I just want Bitcoin, right? Now for Bitcoin, obviously you don't have to say too much, right? Like it's Bitcoin. I think every crypto investor should have some Bitcoin in their portfolio, right? So, okay, BitDAO is the next one. That is that Bybit's stablecoin? I think it is. BitDAO. Let me just make sure about that. It's an exchange token, right? I think. Let me make sure. BitDAO is now Mantle. Oh, interesting. Okay, Mantle is trying to work in mass adoption of decentralized and token governed technologies. I don't know much about it, but not a huge fan. I'm going to go put it in the D category right now. All right, so BNB. This is tough, right? And I know I'm skipping over these a couple. We'll come back to them. We'll try to make sure we rank them once we figure out what they are. But BNB, it's a top exchange token. I'm going to actually go ahead and put BNB in the A tier. As long as centralized exchanges are going to be here, which I think they will be, there's no bigger exchange token than BNB. And they actually do have an ecosystem. There's a reason to hold the BNB token within all of their applications. And it did really, really well last cycle. So I actually like BNB to perform really well. It is a huge market cap already. So, you know, you're not going to get the crazy X's. Cardano, I'm going to put it right in that same category. Cardano's an A tier for me. It's a top, you know, crypto as well. It's been around for a while. But I just think Cardano, it really hasn't had its big run yet. I don't think it's had its big blow off top yet. So I really think Cardano can do some big things in this next bull cycle. They have an ecosystem. Obviously, smart contracts are huge. And their DeFi ecosystem is really underrated right now. But they have a little bit of everything going. So Chainlink, I'm going to skip the Chainlink here. Chainlink is a really good one as well. Chainlink's tough. It's like either S or A for me. And I'm getting more and more bullish on Chainlink as time goes on. I'm actually going to go ahead and put Chainlink in the S tier, simply because it's like an infrastructure play that you cannot get away from. I mean, it's massive. Like, it's absolutely huge. It's not going anywhere. And again, it's like an infrastructure play. Like it's all about interoperability through oracles, right? Like blockchains interacting with blockchains. And we're going to have that as we move forward. So like Chainlink's huge. They also could be really big in the tokenization of real-world assets, which is something Larry Fink of BlackRock had talked about recently. So I really like Chainlink. I'm going to put it up there as a top-tier crypto. Okay. So Cosmos. I want to jump to Cosmos. I don't own Cosmos, but I think it's really good. I'm going to put it in the A category. I probably should. I overlooked it in the previous cycle. It performed really well in the previous cycle as well. And again, I should probably own it. I just don't right now. But Cosmos is huge. Massive ecosystem and super undervalued right now. Still has a market cap of like 3 billion at the time of this recording. So Cosmos has been around forever too. It's been around in 2016 when their white paper was released. So yeah, they are a project basically solving, you know, some of the hardest problems as it relates to scalability in crypto. So we'll go to Chiliz. I really like Chiliz. I'm going to put it in the... I almost want to put it in the B tier, but I'm going to put it in the C tier. Just looking at what I've put in the B tier already. Chiliz is in that area of fan tokens, which I think is really going to be big. I think it's just still way too early yet. Like, we just haven't got that full adoption yet, but eventually fan tokens are going to be huge. The platform Socios, they've already worked with a ton of like NBA teams and Premier League teams already in this last cycle. So I think that'll grow. I think it'll get bigger. Kronos. I want to put it in the A tier, but I put BNB in the A tier, so I'm going to have to put them in the B tier. But I do really like Kronos. I mean, outside of BNB, those are the only two exchange tokens that I would hold because they actually have utility. Same thing with Crow. Like, they're building out the Kronos blockchain now. Like, TVL continues to go up there. Like, you can stake Crow over there. Like, everything is driving you to utilize Crow, the currency, on their platforms. And they've really grown a lot since their platform came out. So, I really like Kronos. I actually hold over 100,000 Kronos. So, yeah, I like Kronos. Definitely like Kronos. Is this Celsius? Is that C Celsius? Because we're just going to put them... yeah, I think that's Celsius. Yeah, that's Celsius. That was the Alex Machinsky guy that basically, you know, screwed everybody over. So, yeah, we're going to put them in the F tier. Yeah, we don't like them. Curve DAO. I don't know a ton about Curve DAO. It is a big crypto. I mean, relatively, $429 million market cap. Obviously, it's a DAO. We've seen some of the top DAOs like Curve DAO and MakerDAO. They're a decentralized exchange for stablecoins using an automated market maker to manage liquidity. So I like Curve. I think they have a strong use case. They've been around for a while, since 2020. We'll put them in the C category for now. I think that next one is Dash. Let me just make sure. Yeah, Dash. It's barely in the top 100. I'm not quite sure what Dash does, to be honest with you. They say they're an open source blockchain crypto focusing on fast, cheap global payments. That's right. They're in the payments realm. I don't know a ton about them, so we'll put them in the D category for now. Decentraland is one that I really liked a long time ago. But I feel like the metaverse kind of lost its luster and it's changing. And I don't know how much Decentraland can actually adapt and change what they've already built. So I made some money on Decentraland back in 2021 on some trades. And I think the metaverse is going to be big, whatever it ends up being. But, see, I like the sandbox a little bit more. So I'm actually going to go and put Decentraland right now. Put it in the D category? I'll go ahead and put him in the C category for now. Because I still like him. I still think there's upside. And there's going to be metaverse hype again, right? Dogecoin. This is kind of crazy. But I'm going to put Dogecoin in the B tier. I think there's still a lot of upside with Elon and what they're going to do there. There's a lot of potential with Doge, as crazy as it sounds. You know? A lot of people don't like to hear that, but I'm trying to see what these are. Okay, this is EOS. I'm not quite sure what some of these other ones are. I think some of these are actually out of the top 100, but that's okay. But EOS is, I don't really like it. It's an open source blockchain. They're just old. You know? They still have a pretty strong community, but I just don't like them moving forward here. I'm going to go ahead and put them there. In that D tier. Engine, one of the OG like gaming cryptos. You know, gaming's going to be really, really big. I just think there's a lot of new players here, so I'll put Engine in the C category for now. Simply because they're an OG in the gaming space, and gaming's going to get bigger, I think. But I think they're going to probably get passed up by a lot of the other big gaming players. Ethereum Classic, I absolutely hate it. I'll put it in F. I talked about Ethereum Classic in 2021. Like, it'll pump randomly for no reason, but it got hacked. Like, no. Like, I don't want Ethereum Classic. Now, I do want Ethereum. Obviously, if you guys believe in blockchain and the future of crypto and what smart contracts do, there's no bigger player than ETH. So, yeah. I don't know what that other Ethereum is. Is that like a wrap? That's not wrapped Ethereum or something, is it? I don't think. So, it's not actual Ethereum, so I'm going to put it there. Let's see. What else do we got? Is that Theta? I think that next one is Theta. Yeah, this is... Is that Theta? No, that looks really similar. Theta's actually... Is it not on the... Oh, here's Theta. Well, since I said it, we'll go to it real quick. I like Theta, actually. I'm going to put it with Engine. It's kind of... So what they're doing is they're kind of like decentralized video streaming. I think eventually we'll get there. I just think we're a ways away. I'll put it in the C category for now. Let's hop around a little bit here. What do you guys think? FTX token, F. Absolute F. Get out. Right? Get out. Let's see. What other ones do we want to just grab and plug and play here? Let's look at Litecoin. I mean, here's my thing on Litecoin. I'm going to put it in the... I'm not a huge fan of Litecoin. C or D. Probably in the D category for me. Because simply, like, if you have Bitcoin, why do you need Litecoin? Litecoin's silver to Bitcoin's gold. And I know Litecoin Army will be pissed, but I just don't see myself investing in Litecoin anytime soon. I just don't. ICP, I'm going to put in the D category as well. Do not like ICP. It is so top heavy with all their private investors. It's so hard for that price to sustain and move up. They just screwed it up, and they're super centralized. Just don't like them. I noticed Caspa's not on here. They don't have a Caspa logo, but I really like Caspa. So that would be probably an A or B tier for me if it were here. H-bar. I'll go ahead and put it in the B category. I really like H-bar a lot. Hedera Hashgraph, unique technology. Again, great founders, huge community. I really like H-bar. I think it's going to do really well. And it's unique. This is KuCoin exchange token. I'll go ahead and put it in the D category with the other exchange tokens that are not Kronos and BNB. I just don't see a need to go there. So same thing here, like Huobi. I'm good. Trying to see if there's another one of those. I don't see one. Okay. I know that. I know this logo, this light blue one. Hold on. Let me just scroll down CoinMarketCap. I know that logo. Is that Toncoin? No. No, Toncoin's here. So, let's talk about Toncoin for a second. Like, I want to put it like here in the D category, but dude, this thing's been crushing. Like, Toncoin is like doing really, really well. And I feel like it's artificially being pumped. But like, Toncoin is a $7.5 billion market cap, guys. It's like nearly in the top 10. I just don't think it's going to stay there. So if we're looking at it today, thinking where it goes in the future, I just don't see it crushing it. It's like it's Telegram. I mean, you guys know Telegram. It was their original blockchain. I don't really know what they're doing with it. But because it's pumping like crazy, we'll just put it in the C category. But I don't see myself investing in it. Maybe trading it here and there. I put Tezos kind of right there too. It's kind of just meh for me, you know. It had a nice run, but MakerDAO, I'm gonna put it where CurveDAO is. I'm not too hip on the DAOs as much, but they are needed, and we see some of the top ones like Curve and Maker, so I'll put them kind of somewhere in the middle there. Mina Protocols, really, really new, and their technology is really interesting. I'm going to put them in the C tier as well, but I think they have really big upside. What is that? I know that logo. Hold on. I'm looking at some of these. Oh, Filecoin's right there. I know Filecoin. So Filecoin's an OG. I still like Filecoin. I mean, there are some better, I shouldn't say better. There are some new and upgradable, like, storage and data coins, but Filecoin's not going away. Like, it's ranked number 30 right now, and I think the use case is only going to get bigger for Filecoin. I'm going to put Filecoin in the B tier, actually. It's been around. It's listed on all the, you know, big ones. I mean, Arweave is kind of one of those new ones, by the way. You know? So, there you go. The graph. I really like the graph, actually. I almost want to put it A tier because nobody's doing what the graph is doing with coring data. So they're in that big data AI sector. I think they're the biggest in that sector. Them or Injective. Which I don't think Injective's on this list. This is a little bit dated, but neither is like Render, I don't think. So sometimes they make new lists. I'll have to make another one when they add some of these new AIs. But the graph, I almost want to put it in A. Like, I'm going to put it like front B, almost A. I really like the graph. I've been accumulating the graph in this bear market. And some of the AI cryptos like Render, Fetch AI. Ocean I like. Yeah, there's a few. PancakeSwap and Uniswap. What do we want to do with these? PancakeSwap and Uniswap. They're definitely both needed. I just don't believe PancakeSwap on the BSC. Like, you know, I'm going to put PancakeSwap in the B tier and Uniswap in the A tier. Because they are the dominant players in DeFi. Like, they are the swaps. Like, you got to respect that. They're not sexy, but you got to respect it. Like, this is OKX's stablecoin, right? I think I'm correct in saying that. Let me just make sure. Where the heck is it? OKX's stablecoin, I think, is high. Yeah, OKB. It's massive, but it's just like, I think it's like artificially. I just don't want to hold it. Like, I'm just not going to hold that. Matic. Do I put Matic in the S or the A? That is the question. They are just so plugged in and connected. But because I put Cardano there, I'm going to have to put Matic there as well. That's tough, though. Matic could I mean, Cardano and Matic could very easily, for me, be in the S or the A. It's just kind of like, How do I want to, shake it out? Solana, I'm definitely going to put in the A, and I know that's kind of risky, but I think there's so much upside there still. So I'm going to go ahead and put Solana in the A. If I'm putting Matic and Cardano there, I feel like that's safe. Polkadot, I'll put in the B. They're like one of those layer ones I just like. It gets overlooked. It's getting a little older now, it feels like. It's getting a little dated. Yeah, I'll put it in the B just because it's still big and it... Like, who's building on Polkadot, though? Like, you just don't see developers or hear about developers building on Polkadot as much as you do even, like, Avalanche. And especially, like, Cardano and Polygon and Solana. So I put Decentraland in the C category. Sandbox, I think, has more room to run, and it's newer. Like, they can pivot more, I think. And I think Metaverse is going to make another run. I'm actually going to put Sandbox in the B. There's going to be a Metaverse event of some sort. Stellar XLM, I'll put it in the C category, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. Okay? Don't hate me, XRP Army. But I'm going to put it in the C category for a minute. Quant, either A or B. I'm going to put B. I'm going to put high B here on Quant. So, like, yeah. But it could definitely be A. Quant has so much going for it in terms of its use case. You look at the ISO compliant coins that are going to be probably used for CBDCs. It's right in there. That's Tron, right? Yeah, like Tron's massive. It's number 10. I guess you got to respect him. I'm going to put him in the C category. I just don't like Justin Sun. I feel like he pumps his own stuff, and he won't let it go, though, so I think it's safe to say they'll be around. Trying to find out if I can see any of these. Oh, Lido DAO, another DAO. Lido DAO, I'm actually going to put above Curve DAO and Maker DAO. Lido DAO has been really gaining a ton of attraction. But they provide staking for multiple blockchain. And of course, they provide a liquid staking capability on Ethereum, allowing, like, I mean, that's where most people are staking their ETH, is with Lido, and receive the Lido staked ETH tokens in exchange, and they get those staking rewards. So if you're bullish on ETH, I think, Lido, some of these DAOs, I do like Lido and where they're at, though, and what they've done recently. You just hear them a lot more right now than the other two. But Lido supports liquid staking for 5 blockchains. So it's Ethereum. It's like a lot of the top ones, too. Ethereum, Solana, Polkadot, Polygon, and Kusama. So I like Lido. By the way, guys, this is a little longer video, so definitely a little different. If you guys are enjoying this, make sure you guys smash the like button. Subscribe down there, too. That'd be cool. Vechain. I'm going to put it in the B tier. I guess I got a lot in the B tier here. Vechain just, their team did an awesome job. It just, I thought it would gain more steam already. Like, their use case seems amazing. So I don't know what's holding it back. Tokenomics are iffy, but I love their vision and, like, what they're trying to do in the use case. Zilliqa, I liked this for a little while, and you just don't hear from them. I'm going to put them in the D category. They are building out a metaverse, so we'll see what they do with that. It looks pretty sweet on the trailer. We'll see. Is that the trust token or whatever? I think one of those is like the trust token. Right? I think. Sorry, guys. Bear with me here. Oh, synthetics. I don't know much about synthetics, so we're going to put it in the D. I don't think I'll be investing in it. They're big. I just don't. They're building a decentralized liquidity protocol. Yeah, I just don't. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just skimming it. I'm not a huge fan. But admittedly, I don't know a lot about it. Okay. Is this Flow? I think that's Flow logo. I wish they had the name. Yeah, that's Flow. All right, so Flow really did some cool stuff in this previous cycle. This is almost B for me, kind of C. I think they have a lot of potential. I'm going to put them in the high C range. So if you guys know Flow, they had like Dapper Labs, they had the NBA Top Shots. Huge for NFTs, DeFi, PFP projects. They had Crypto Kitties. I believe all the NFTs on Instagram and Meta, yeah, are going with Flow now. They had that big partnership. So Flow could very easily be a B category. I mean, but we'll put them in C for now, high C. Which is that? Thorchain? I think that's Thorchain. Yeah, I thought so. So Thorchain, I don't know much about it, but I'm learning a little bit, and actually I probably need to look in this a lot deeper. But they're a decentralized liquidity protocol allowing users to easily exchange crypto across a range of networks without losing full custody of their assets in the process. This is going to become increasingly important. They don't need to rely on order books at all. That's what makes them unique. So I've heard a lot of smarter people than me talk about them. We'll put them in the C category for now. SHIB, my beloved Shiba Inu. We'll get to it in a minute. I got some things to say about it. I don't know some of these guys. Monero, I like the privacy coin. This is one of the biggest, but there's so much, unknown right now with regulations. I'm going to put Monero in the D category because if we did get clarity, this would become a really good investment. But right now, I can't put my money in Monero with all the unknowns. Luna Classic, same thing. I'm going to go ahead and... It has potential. We'll put it in the C category because it does have a strong community still. We'll put it in the C category. There's upside there. There is upside there with Luna Classic. I swear that one is Trust Wallet token or whatever. Let me see. Yeah, that's Trust Wallet token. I just wouldn't invest in this. It's Binance. It's like there's no use case for it. I mean, I guess for people who only swap on their phones in some countries out there, they'll use that, the Trust Wallet. But why would you hold the Trust Wallet token? For what? What's the purpose? Even the alt chart, it's not, the all-time high is $2.67. It's sitting at $1.07 right now in the worst bear market ever. So there's no reason to really hold it, in my opinion. What's Leo? I've seen this one pop up before. Leo. I'm not sure what it is, to be honest with you, but it's a $3.6 billion market cap. So we might want to know actually what it is. But, trying to figure out, let me just go to their website real quick. Oh, it's the Bitfinex's stablecoin, basically. Yeah, never mind. I don't know. Never mind. Zcash, don't know a ton about it. I just don't see myself investing in it, though. Is that bad? What the hell is this one? I know that light blue one. You guys are free to drop in the comment section and call me out on this, too. But I'm trying to do this in real time. I know most of these. There are some that are not on here. Is Stacks on here? Is this? No, that's not Stacks. That's not Stacks either. They don't have Stacks on here. That one should definitely be on here. Yeah, there's a lot of these that are not listed on here. Nexo, I don't know much about it, but nah. Oh, this is BitTorrent. BitTorrent's like the peer-to-peer file sharing or whatever, which I think is interesting. We'll put it in D. There's upside there. It's in with Tron now, though, so I don't like it as much because of that. And we'll do XRP and SHIB. And then the rest on this list, I know I'm missing a couple for sure, like that I actually probably know of here. But this video's getting up there already, 35 minutes long. So, Shiba Inu, I'm going to put it with Dogecoin in the B category, right in there with Doge. They're community tokens. I know they're both community tokens. Love the upside, though. And Pepe's not on this list, but I would hold all three going into the bull run. I would. There's just always that narrative. It's gonna pop up again, probably. Let me go to page 2 and see if I find some of these. Maybe. Like, there's some good ones on page 2 of CoinMarketCap, though. That used to be, you know, top 100s. Yeah. So some of these have fallen out. That's why they're hard to find now. But XRP, we're going to go ahead and put it in the S tier, guys. I think XRP is going to be huge. Just a matter of when they get, you know, all the regulation stuff sorted out. So there you go. My S tier is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Chainlink, and XRP. I didn't even know that would go there. A tier is BNB, Cardano, Atom, Uniswap, Polygon, and Solana. There's a lot in that B tier that have a lot of upside. Like that B, C tier, there's a lot of upside there. So, hopefully you guys found this video helpful. I know it's a little bit different, a little bit longer than usual, and let me know what you guys think. Peace. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe too. See ya.